Hello and welcome to the latest edition of Yes 101 Visual Radio. Bringing you the news, I'm Steven Machado. Let's take a look at your local news first. Sri Lanka police have decided to launch a special investigation into potential misuse of the President's Fund. Acting Inspector General of Police Attorney Priyasena said that the Criminal Investigation Department or CID has been instructed to conduct the investigation accordingly. A group of legal professionals from the Organization of Lawyers to Protect Public Funds filed a complaint at the police headquarters yesterday, urging an investigation into individuals involved in the misuse of the President's Fund. Attorney Suranga Bandaru, representing the organization, highlighted that several members of parliament have taken substantial sums of money from the President's Fund. He added that the question in hand that needs to be addressed is whether these funds were requested formally and that the organization's aim is to determine whether any fraudulent activity has taken place during the process. The Cabinet approved a new draft bill for the calling of fresh nominations for the local government elections during yesterday's Cabinet meeting. Deputy Minister of Provincial Council and Local Government, Ruwan Senarath, said that the new draft bill was prepared based on the Cabinet's decision to call for fresh nominations for the local government elections. Ministry of Public Services, Provincial Councils and Local Government confirmed that the bill was approved by the Attorney General as well. The draft bill is scheduled to be presented to Parliament next month. Meanwhile, Chairman of the Election Commission, RMAL Ratnayaka, said that the date for the local government elections will be announced once the Local Government Election Act is amended. He further added that the election date will be declared once the necessary procedures are completed. President Anukumar Dissanayake recently announced that steps are being taken to hold the local government elections before the 2025 Sinhala and Tamil New Year. Veteran singer and musician Priyasena has passed away at the age of 80 while receiving treatment at the Colombo National Hospital. Mortal remains of the late singer will be placed at his residence in Gungadavilla, Nugegoda from tomorrow onwards for the general public to pay their respects. Priyasena entered the music industry in 1968, captivating audiences with his performance of lively baila songs. In 1972, he expanded his musical range, transitioning to the soulful and heartfelt style of Sinhala light music. The joyous occasion of Christmas, marking the birth of Jesus Christ, is only a few hours away. People around the world, including Christians in Sri Lanka, are preparing to celebrate this sacred day with devotion and reverence. Although born in a humble manner, Jesus Christ sent a message of peace, love and hope to all humanity, especially to the poor and the oppressed. His birth in Bethlehem over 2,000 years ago continues to be a symbol of faith and true meaning of Christmas. Christians around the world, including millions in Sri Lanka, are preparing to celebrate the birth of Jesus with great devotion. The main Christmas service are being held at the Vatican's St. Peter's Basilica, led by His Holiness Pope Francis. In this sacred setting, the Pope will deliver the Christmas message to the world. In Sri Lanka, the main Christmas service will take place at Our Lady of Sorrows Church, Jayala, under the leadership of His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjit, the Archbishop of Colombo. As Christmas around the world reflect on the significance of Christ's birth, they come together to share the message of peace, love and joy this Christmas. Up next is international news.
International news.
Luigi Mangione, the man accused of fatally gunning down health insurance executive Brian Thompson on a Manhattan street, pleaded not guilty yesterday to New York State murder charges that brand him a terrorist. Mangione, 26, was escorted into Judge Gregory Scaro's 13th floor courtroom in the New York State Criminal Courthouse in Lower Manhattan, with a court officer on each arm and a procession of half a dozen officers following him. Mangione at the courtroom leaned into the microphone and said, quote, "Not guilty," end quote, when Caro asked how he pleaded to the 11-count indictment charging him with murder as an act of terrorism and weapons offenses. If convicted, he faces maximum sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole. Thompson, the CEO of United Health Group Insurance Unit, United Healthcare, was shot dead on the 4th of December outside a hotel in Midtown Manhattan, where the company was gathering for an investor conference. Up next is sports news.
Sports news.
India captain Rohit Sharma has backed Virat Kohli to overcome his problems with deliveries outside the off stump in Australia, saying on Tuesday that players of his caliber always find a way to succeed. Kohli arrested a long run of poor form with an unbeaten century in the first test in Perth, but has frequently chased balls moving away from his stumps in the current 5-match series, resulting in his dismissals. India added uncapped Mumbai all-rounder Tanush Kotian to the squad for the final 2 tests after ruling out the inclusion of the seamer Mohammad Shami due to a knee injury. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Yes 101 Visual Radio. For the News First team, I'm Steven Machado. Stay tuned for more of the very latest.